Hey everyone, I'm back! On today's show, Jeep reveals a Hemi Wrangler, VW Group builds a Landjet, and the Acura Legend says goodbye. Again. I'm Cameron Nevue, and this is Hagerty's Daily Driver. Buckle up. Well, today, one of the worst kept Jeep secrets was finally revealed. Behold, the 2021 Wrangler Rubicon 392. We drove this concept version back in September, and the verdict? Well, the concept performed like you would expect a Hemi V8 equipped Wrangler to perform, capable of rock climbing and with a lot of brap in the exhaust note. The 392 designation refers to the 392 cubic inch engine. Translation? A 6.4 liter V8. Now rated at 470 for both horsepower and torque, the Rubicon 392 hits the quarter mile in 13 seconds and scoots to 60 from a dead stop in just 4.5 seconds. If you're doing the math, that's 40% faster than a standard Wrangler Rubicon. And now if that's not exciting enough, then we should probably remind you that this is the first time in nearly 40 years, yes, years, that a factory V8 has been available for the Wrangler. The transmission is an 8-speed automatic with paddle shifters. The trail-rated Rubicon 392 comes with a full-time four-wheel drive active transfer case, wide-track Dana 44 axles, electronic locking differentials, and a front sway bar disconnect. With selectable four-wheel drive modes and speed control, the ups and downs of the trail are no problem thanks to a 48:1 crawl ratio. And going for a swim is fine in up to 32.5 inches of water. The new Jeep comes with a 2-inch factory lift and rides on beefy 33-inch tires mounted on 17-inch beadlock wheels. And its HydroGuide air intake system moves up to 15 gallons of water a minute away from the engine. If only I had this while playing Oregon Trail. I wouldn't have lost so many oxen. No word yet on pricing, but the Wrangler Rubicon 392 goes on sale next spring, so you won't have to wait too long to throw your money at it. For the full story, go to hagerty.com/media. Now for something a little less grounded. Its codename, Landjet. According to sources, Volkswagen Group has a new luxury EV in the works that will be shared by its Audi, Bentley, and Porsche marques. It's supposed to be a 3-row, 7-passenger vehicle. Now before you say, hooray, another one of those, nobody knows whether the Landjet will be an SUV or some wonky hatch, van, coupe, sedan, boat, plane thingamajiggy. A translation of the German report from CNET says Landjet is targeting the Model S, while another outlet speculates its range to exceed 400 miles. VW Group offers no comment, of course. Oh, I'm hearing we have a photo of the vehicle. Could you throw that up there? Oh, if only. Whatever it looks like, Audi will be the first to offer a Landjet vehicle, possibly in 2024, with Bentley and Porsche to follow. The Acura Legend is dead, again. You see, Honda announced that a new Legend will be unveiled by next spring and will feature Level 3 self-driving capability, which is along the lines of Cadillac Super Cruise and Tesla Autopilot. But there's no word on whether it will make its way stateside. In the US, the Acura Legend had a short production run, just 2 generations in 10 years. But it lived up to its name because it was legitimately a legendary car. With solid engineering, premium features, and reliability, the Legend offered that sweet spot between sportiness and luxury. Now the Legend continues to be sold as a Honda in Japan and other markets, but in America, Acura went alphanumeric in an attempt to keep up with the Joneses. Or rather, the Germans. Das Jonesen? The Legend was replaced with the RL and then the RLX and then, well, nothing. Because the RLX is being discontinued after the 2020 model year. And with cars in the US continuing to lose market share to crossovers and SUVs, this time, that Legend may be gone for good. And now it's time for Total Recall Tuesday.
Total Recall Tuesday! Total Recall Tuesday!
The segment where you hope your car isn't mentioned. First up, the Chevy Bolt. 2017 through 2019 models are being recalled due to a potential fire risk. An investigation found out that a specific batch of LG-supplied batteries might have issues as they reach a full charge. With the battery compartment under the rear seats a fire can easily spread to the rest of the cabin. Yikes. A software update will limit the vehicle's maximum state of charge to 90%, which is a real bummer if you're buying an EV. That's like somebody limiting the boost on your Hellcat. This is meant to minimize the fire risks as Chevy works on a more permanent fix. Oh, and keep your little lightning bolt parked outside, please. For Tesla Model S and Model X owners, your blank touchscreens will be no more. In some 2012 through 2018 Model S and 2016 through 2018 Model X vehicles, the touchscreen displays would completely fail. This caused drivers to lose access to basic functions like the rear view camera, infotainment, navigation, and climate control. And nobody buys a Tesla for its 17-inch whiteboard. Tesla will replace the current 8 gig multimedia card with a 64 gig version and also adjust the warranty period for affected vehicles. Although NHTSA is investigating, this isn't an official recall yet. And because of that, as Tesla caveats go, only cars within 8 years of service and under 100,000 miles will get these new cards. Lastly, Hyundai finally figured out what was stinking up its SUVs. We reported earlier this fall that 2020 Palisade owners were complaining of a new car smell they would rather not have. Specific only to higher trim calligraphy and limited models, the Napa leather-wrapped headrests were known to emit a scent resembling hot garbage, as one owner put it. A treatment process is now available at dealerships that will eliminate the stench. And according to Hyundai, an issue was actually found in the manufacturing, and both process and supplier have since been changed. So, new Palisades no longer have parfum de dumpster as a standard feature. Well, that's all for me today. Tiffany will be back tomorrow to bring you more top news stories. Until then, stay safe and never stop driving.